Hello, Gemini. How you doing? Welcome to your reading. So let's get all gemmy. Let's get all gemmy. Okay, Gemini. Oh, that was like right into it for you. But wait a second. Just hold everything. So, yeah, see, got to do a little different. I pulled the camera back a little bit. I tried to change it up a little bit. You know, is it okay? You like it? It's good. I know Gemini will tell me right up. Like, oh, we don't like it. All right, it's great. Let me know. So we are using the, oh, that's cute. The Oracles of the Fairies deck. This is what's coming towards you. And it can mean a lot of different things. It has been actually for the signs so far. So what's coming towards you? We're going to start with this to give us an indication. And then I am giving a shout out this week in each video to San Tarot, S-A-N Tarot, because she's the one who inspired me to get the next two decks that I'm going to show you, because I just love them. I love the artwork. This is the Good Tarot. Ooh, the Emperor at the bottom there. This is the Good Tarot. And then we are using, oh, the Ace of Pentacles here, the Lightseers Tarot as well. So yeah, check her out if you have not checked her out. I'm sure many of you have. Oh, and then we have the Empress at the bottom. This is going to be interesting. This is my teeny tiny tarot. So you have the Emperor and the Empress peeking out in your reading already. What is going on, Gemini? Gemmy. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's coming out fast. I'm only laughing because when oh wow, that's so funny. When I started working with this deck for myself, like when I get a new deck, I shuffle it a lot and I'll do little spreads for myself. I'll pull out a card for myself, advise what's coming down, do all sorts of stuff to really try to connect with them. This is the card that came out for me, Solitude. I think it was what's coming towards me. What can I expect? Solitude. Isn't that nice? Have you not had enough of that yet, Gemini? Kind of how I felt. But it's a beautiful message though. So let's get the message. Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. Ooh, so that kind of tells me that something's coming. Something is coming for you, even though it might feel like nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. Nothing's happening. You can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. Trust me. I am Aries, Gemini rising. Aries sun, Gemini rising. I'm there with you. I'm like, I want to go out and do things. Now, what's at the bottom is quite interesting. You got flourish. Flourish is at the bottom. This is really a time for you to flourish. It's a time. It's a time to go within. The Lotus Flower Fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Okay, so this is what I'm getting with this. I gotta move these. I'm driving me crazy. This is what I'm getting with this. So, the solitude is a time for you to do some self-reflection, and I want to say, like, clear out some sort of energy here with the flourish card. Clear out some sort of energy, and it gives you the opportunity to make things very clear between you and other people or another person in your life, because your dynamic in life, I feel like, is about to change. And that's why you're in this sort of solitude state right now, because whatever that is that needs to be cleared out, perhaps is something that you need to say to someone, or you need to make something very clear, or you need to go to the next step in something. Once you've done that, you have cleared that energy or that cycle, and then it allows this new one to come in. So it's a little bit of a stasis here, but it's kind of like it's up to you when you do this, and then the energy starts moving. So it's like if you do something, whatever that is for you, we still have cards to pull out. You clear a cycle, and when a cycle is cleared, a new one comes in. Like, there's no vacuum here. Like, we're not in space. Energy is in and out. Energy is in and out. So let's go to the Good Tarot and see what comes out with it. It's kind of a cool message. It took me a while. I was looking at that Solitude card. I was like, all right. I know. I feel your pain. I don't feel it now. Actually, it's okay. I feel like there's too many people coming out now. Kind of funny. I'm being Canadian, like we're already like living on this massive, in this massive country with a fairly small population, really, compared to many places. Like, I don't know if a lot of Americans realize this, but like, I haven't checked lately, but basically the entire population of Canada is like that of California. So imagine that in the second largest landmass country in the world. So we're kind of used to having a little bit of distance here, and the extra distance is actually, that's a little nice. You know, some people are kind of coming closer. I'm like, oh, you know, I'm good with you being over there. It's okay. So it's kind of nice. Oh. Oh yeah, something is dying to come in here. Ace of Fire, Page of Fire. Oh, sorry, Ace of Air, Page of Fire. Ooh, ooh, the way that came out. Wow, now you got a whole bunch here. Now you've got a whole bunch. What's at the bottom? Ooh, the High Priestess is at the bottom. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, there's something you don't know about. You're going to get clarity on it. But first, some other sort of cycle needs to become very clear. I feel like you're dealing with two cycles. I very much feel like that. I feel like this solitude, it's a little bit like maybe the Four of Pentacles or the Four of Swords, where this, you know, even though it looks like not much is going on, it's a very quiet time. There's a lot going on internally. There's a lot of things that you're thinking through, a lot of emotions that you're working through, that you're releasing, that you're looking at, acknowledging. Like it's some sort of inner work here. So Ace of Air, I'm going to show you everything that came out. Ace of Air, Page of Fire. And then we get the Five of Fire with the Queen of Earth. I keep wanting to say like Wands and Pentacles, so sorry if I stumble. Five of Water and Seven of Water. There's a lot of water. A lot of water coming in at the end. And I'm getting here is like this Queen of Earth sitting in the middle. I feel like this is you. This is an energy that you're about to go into, which is very stable, very grounded. If your finances aren't like really, really good, they're about to be. Like, or you're putting yourself on a path where you will be creating that. You will be creating some financial independence. But first, this Ace of Air, it feels connected to me to the Solitude and the Flourish card. Shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. It's almost like I feel like there's some sort of information or something you need to convey to somebody to clear, to make it clear, to make something clear here. And this Ace of Air is coming in to do that. Now, this Ace, if you can see the card, I'm going to try to do this. This is why I set it up a little bit. This Ace of Air, the Pegasus is going this way. Pegasus is going this way, and then the rest of the reading is actually going this way. But what I like here is that the Five of Water and the Seven of Water are looking at each other. So the Five of Water, like the Five of Cups, a disappointment, a missed opportunity, Seven of Water, Seven of Cups, dreams, fantasies, a lot of choices, a lot of options. What do you do? And it feels like all of these dreams and choices coming together with a disappointment from the past, some sort of disappointment or something that felt like a missed opportunity from the past, and coming together with this, this dream state. Making your dreams come true, really, is kind of how that's working. So, you got to clear something up here. And then that moves you into the Page of Fire, which is a brand new start, like a Page of Wands. I want to say this now opens you up energetically for expressing and receiving messages. Expressing and receiving messages. A very creative It's also the beginning of a very creative point in your life. Being very creative. Such a beautiful card. All of these like little lights and orbs. Though I guess it could be like maybe Chinese lanterns, but it's sort of the energy of an orb. But those are very creative and mystical and kind of delicate new beginnings. Really pretty here. And yeah, there's a butterfly flying off. Kind of the butterfly comes from this tiger I'm seeing, and then it swoops around her and goes around. And when I do see the tigers in these decks, it does remind me of like that, that strength energy. But it is a cub. This is a very new cycle. Like, you're being like a little kid again. It's gonna be like being a little kid. I mean, it's a cub, the tiger. The girl is young. It's a page, which is young. Very young, fun, creative energy. But you need to clear something first. Whatever this is that you need to be clear about with yourself or someone else is heavier energy. And that's what stops this new page energy from coming in. And with the 5 of fire, I feel like, you know, because we get this progression from this page of fire, this very young energy, to this younger woman. Like now, this is a woman energy. So it's just, and I know I do get guys coming in. So it's not that it's like a woman. This is not just speaking to women. This is speaking to men as well. It's just perhaps the more feminine side of you, the more creative, nurturing side of you, because we are moving into a Queen of Earth too, which is very, very nurturing, very, very stable, committed energy. And it's like this, almost like this leap. You know, the 5 of Wands in a lot of other decks, you would kind of classify as, you know, competing for something or having difficulty communicating something. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like a leap somehow, going into this leap. And the Queen of Earth, like I said, there's that more maturity. There's even more maturity here. I mean, she's adorning these horns, antlers. So there's even more maturity there, right? You can kind of see that too as a balance with masculine and feminine energy, because typically a doe wouldn't have a rack, the antlers. I mean, it can happen, but this is definitely a Queen of Earth energy. And she's looking towards this 5 of water and this 7 of water. So being this very, almost like now that you've become this very grounded, established you, and it's very nurturing, you've nurtured yourself, you're in a capacity to nurture others. You can nurture yourself in seeing past disappointments and bring new dreams and fantasies and options in to replace that energy of the past disappointment. I really like these cards. I do. So again, we got to thank Sand for them. I was just going to use them for myself, and then the pixies liked them. Me to use them. They're always taking my stuff. Actually, the deck shuffle's better like this. It's so nice out today. It's so nice out, but I gotta do my readings for you. I might go for a bike ride later if I get all my work done. Girl. So I'm just gonna call a card out, all right, to put underneath. Yeah, whatever this is to communicate is going to bring balance here to you and someone else. You need to correct an imbalance. You're keeping yourself stuck in a cycle and keeping someone else stuck in a cycle, I feel like. Oh, nice progression. The 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is underneath. Like looking out, right? Look at this person is sitting in solitude. I didn't put my glasses on. But it's like, why is it a picture of a van? I don't know if that's supposed to be like a map. And there's something else with it. it's kind of like having these plans and hopes and dreams for the future, to go out and explore, to have this exploration in life, to find different partnerships and friendship, perhaps lovers, experiences, like just to go out. But she sits in this solitude. She's sitting in this solitude with the globe, with the ideas, with the hopes and the dreams. But really, I'm getting like it's up to you to clear some sort of energy from a past cycle so that you can move forward. So yeah, so a quick show. Six of Pentacles sitting under this Ace of Air. Knight of Swords sitting under the Page of Fire. Page of Cups. That's a funny Page of Cups, huh? Sitting under this Five of Air. Now look at this. We have the Five of Pentacles sitting under the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Earth. Queen of Pentacles, though. You know, isn't that interesting? Because she's looking at a five, the Five of Water, and the fives are like, it's not a good energy, it's not a good situation, something needs to change, but it's also an indication that something is going to change. And then she has the Five of Water with the Ace of Pentacles. A new beginning, turning that Five of Pentacles into an ace. You'll see? Seven of Water with the Hierophant. The dreams, going up that. Look at, oh, I love this. This is one of my favorite Hierophant cards now. I like this deck. I like these decks. This is how the Hierophant should be. This is what a deeper spiritual connection in life should be without, you know, like a priest standing over you and the typical tarot for me. I love this. And taking that stairway on your own, because there should never be anyone between you and your connection with the universe. Nobody else. That is one of the biggest lies on this planet. There is nobody else that you need to go to confess anything to, unless it's the person that you've done some sort of harm to. That is the only person. There is nobody more connected to your divine you, to divinity, except you. I just love this Hierophant card. I love it. Because that's the truth. That is finally speaking the truth. And a message I got with this guy, I don't remember if it was one of the zodiacs or a collective reading or what it was being able to turn something like the Five of Cups, I think it was actually the Five of Cups, into the Nine of Cups. Or knowing that the Nine of Cups could turn into the Five of Cups. But the only important cup is what's within, is what you have within you. And that's where you're going here. That's the last card coming out. So, what I'm getting is, yes, some sort of communication needs to come out here, some sort of truth, some sort of your belief or what it is that you want. And this is going to bring balance. This is going to bring balance. And this may even somehow bring financial balance to you and someone else. The Knight of Swords is charging towards this Page of Fire. It's like, and then you get the Page of Cups. So you have two pages here. Look at this new, brand new energy. Creativity, emotion, love, passion, desire. Moving out of this Five of Pentacles. Moving out of this energy of feeling like left out in the cold. Depleted. But look at who has the keys right there. If you just lift your head up and look. And it sounds so easy to lift your head up and look, because it's never that. It's never like really just a key sitting there. It's about when you're ready, when you've worked through whatever it is that you're working through right now, because it does feel like that's what the whole point of the solitude is to work through something and finalize something emotionally and perhaps intellectually. The whole idea of this, because it's an Ace of Air here, the whole idea of this, to see it for what it is and to accept it for how you need to accept it, communicate it, and move forward into this new cycle. You have the Ace of Air, the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Page of Fire and the Page of Cups. There's a lot of very new, fresh energy. And boy, you're going to know once you finish this little journey. It sort of feels like once you finish, or at least start this journey of this clarity on the other end of an old cycle to allow this new cycle to come in, then you start to be this Hierophant where There's nothing between you and your happiness because you are perfectly connected now. Yeah, I really like that. I like this. These are fun cards. This is great. See, a little change is like a vacay. Come in with a fresh idea and a fresh approach. I'm not even going to pull any of these. I don't even feel like I need to. Do you want me to? Tell me. I'm listening. Huh? All right. Why is the Hierophant laughing so much? I want to see. Oh, the Hierophant is laughing because I said, look it. There's the cup. The King of Cups is holding the cup. Because you're going to go into deep feelings and emotions. You will be deep feelings and emotions. You won't be afraid of deep feelings and emotions. Will you, Gemini? Back and forth, back and forth. Will you? No, you won't, because the Three of Cups is at the bottom. Celebration, happiness, good times, victory through friendship, feelings, emotions. Ooh. That Empress flew off the deck again. Look at that. You guys are really, I'm telling you, you're coming into an energy of abundance. You just have to clear something because something from the past, look at a hair in my eye. Something from the past is not abundant energy, right? So that's what's holding back this new abundance that's waiting to come forward to you. And that's what I got. That's what I got for you, Gem. Thank you guys. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.